Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel, and here's a very scary sounding headline from crypto media outlet Cointelegraph. XRP price flashes 4 warning signs. And this is coming out on a day where XRP happens to be deviating to the downside a bit more than most coins that I checked in the top 10, 50 by market cap. Though not all. There are some that are actually doing worse. But still, they bring it out because look, XRP, it gets the clicks, so they're happy to put out their. It's just, I'm telling you, CoinDesk, fine, they're worse. But over the years, Cointelegraph, they'd seem gleeful to put out, at times anyway, gleeful to put out any news they can if there's a negative spin having to do with XRP. And again, for it to come on a day like this, I can't say I'm particularly surprised, but I want to share with you that the analysis in this particular piece makes almost no damn sense. Like, almost all of it's trash, if not all of it. So I'm going to run through some of this here, and it's just, of course, the timing of this. You know, XRP price is down a bit more than many other coins in the top 50, and they're like, here's the time to come in and scare those XRP bitches some more. It's just, no. I'm not a big fan of that. And by the way, at the time I'm recording this video, it is 6:59 p.m. Central Time, Tuesday, January 30th, 2024, and Bitcoin ended up tanking a bit. And you know what's fascinating? When Bitcoin tanked to the downside just a couple hours or so ago, XRP just kept moving sideways for that moment, for a while, which is fascinating. It's like, well, XRP already went down for the day, then Bitcoin did, and then XRP's like, but I already did it. And then it barely dipped at all, honestly. I'll show you the charts in a second here. But before going further, I do want to be clear. I do not have a financial background of any kind. I'm not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. At the time that I record this video, XRP is 51 cents. It's down 4.27% over the last 24 hours. Bitcoin's right at $43,000, down just 0.58%, but I'll show you just how low it got just a couple hours ago. And if you're looking at the screen, you can see that it's a lot of red. It's a sea of red. It's just a question of to what degree. And for many coins, the answer is not that much. You know, 0.5%, 1%, 1.5%. But there are some coins that are doing worse. For instance, ICP is down 6.44%. That might be one of the worst ones. INJ down 6.54%. And there are a bunch of other ones like Monero's down 4.57%. There are some that are up too, because again, although the asset class moves in tandem, it doesn't mean that every coin will perfectly move in tandem down to the second, the minute, the day, the week, so on and so forth. So it shouldn't be surprising that there will be days where XRP is doing worse than many others. And then on the flip side, there are days where it's doing better. And I'm happy to report, because there have been a ton of those where XRP is doing better. There's been a ton of those over the last decade, or half a decade plus, that I've been running this YouTube channel. It just is like, that's just the name of the game. That's just how this stuff goes. But many of the coins are down like 2, 3, 4%. Pretty normal. And so XRP is a little bit lower than most of them, but it's not like it's some sort of disaster scenario going on here. And so here you can see Bitcoin started tanking. What do you want to call it? You could say maybe 450 or so. Went to the downside pretty precipitously, bottoming out around, and this is Central Time here, my time zone. Say bottomed out about 550, so a little over an hour ago, and then bounced up just a little tiny bit. But consider, you know, within the last 24 hours, although Bitcoin's at 43,000, it has a 24-hour high of 43,850. So, you know, it's down a bit. And there's a reason that chart looks like a damn cliff, and this just happened here. But what you'll see here now on a 24-hour chart for XRP is if you go back down to the time, what do we say, 450 or so is when that happened. XRP barely moved at all. It just basically moved sideways. It moved down a little bit. And then after Bitcoin started springing up, XRP did dip a little bit more, but that was independent of what Bitcoin was doing, and it's pretty much back where it was now, 51 cents. So it is what it is. There was this post from chart analyst Cryptos, and he's like, well, his attitude seems to be, we should probably expect this, frankly. And so he wrote the following. As mentioned, XRP got the bounce to 54 cents resistance and now selling off. Like I said, we are not bullish, not until we can flip 54 cents. So the fact that ran up against 54 cents, so says chart analyst Cryptos, we shouldn't be surprised that it's facing some downward price action at this particular moment. Even if it's a hair worse than most of the other top 50 coins, okay. There's nothing weird. You guys, you do recognize there's nothing weird about what's happening with XRP. Because look, I've seen all sorts of warnings that XRP potentially could move down as low as, 20-something cent region, 25 cents, 28 cents. So just consider this. If XRP falls to 25 cents or anywhere around there, as some have been warning, and the rest of the market isn't tanking, that would mean that XRP would slip to number 9 in terms of market cap. It has never been that low in market cap in history. In over 10 years, it's never been that low. Is this the moment that it happens? Well, I'm doubtful. And I'm not sitting here saying that it's impossible for XRP to get into the 20-something cent range, though I'm not expecting it. But I'm just saying, if it happens, I find it highly unlikely that it would happen in a vacuum where it's just XRP moving to the downside. Unless there was something disastrous with, I don't know, we finally found a hole in the XRP ledger code, there'd be something disastrous. Outside of that, if XRP ever hits those prices ever again, isn't it way more likely that it's because Bitcoin tanked to the downside? Perhaps the answer is yes. And this brings us to this stupid-ass headline from Cointelegraph, and I'm going to rip this to shreds because this is stupid, S-T-O-O-P-I-D, stupid. The headline again, XRP price flashes for warning signs. Now, I'm not going to cause you pain by reading the actual article. It's on the screen. If you want to pause as I'm scrolling down, you can do that. But I'm just going to sum this up for you so as to not waste your valuable time here, because I can do that quicker than reading through all this nonsense. It's a bunch of hoo-ha and horse bucky, if you ask me. But, the crypto article title, again, it sounds super scary. And, they note that one of the reasons XRP price is flashing a quote-unquote warning sign is because, this is hilarious, is because there is no XRP ETF. I kid you not, that is one of their 4 reasons. I just scrolled down. If you want to stop and read the article, you've got it all there. That's a warning sign. I kid you not. I know. I don't know if I even need to explain why this is ridiculous, but only Bitcoin has an ETF. Altcoins not having an ETF is not a reason price would go down right now. Not in January of 2024. It's not like the market was expecting an XRP ETF on January 30th, and we got bad news that it's not happening now. That would be different. There was no expectation. So the fact that it doesn't have that, that's making the price go down. That's a factor. That's a warning sign. This is a dumpster fire of an article. This is some hot ass garbage. Hot ass garbage. Does the author believe what he wrote? I can't. It's that ridiculous. I have to ask, does he actually believe what he wrote? Or is he just one of these anti-XRP trolls? Is he a Bitcoin max even? My mind is wandering. Because it just doesn't make any logical sense. And you know what? Another thing. They also note that that Ripple is moving a massive amount of XRP. But you see, this is routine. And it looks like the massive quantity being referenced may have been directed to on-demand liquidity partner Bitstamp, a key partner. It's completely absurd. And it doesn't mean that the market even gets flooded with it. That's not exactly how this works. And by the way, the figure they were talking about, it wouldn't be enough to have any. I think it was like 27 million. I'd have to go back and look. It doesn't matter. Whatever it was, the point is, it would be such a tiny percentage of even 24-hour volume that it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't register. It's stupid. And they also note that XRP accounts that have between 100 million and 1 billion XRP are decreasing. So the theme there is whales must be selling. But this is happening. And by the way, that's not the largest tier. There's 1 billion plus. They aren't selling. But one of the segments, it looks like it's going down in the short term. And again, that's the bucket of accounts that have between 100 million and 1 billion XRP decreasing. And there's not going to be that many accounts that have that quantity of XRP. There's not that many. But you see, and this is interesting, this is happening at the exact same time that there is an increase in XRP accounts that hold between 10 million and 100 million XRP, which suggests a rebalancing of XRP. So that's the bucket just under the 100 million to 1 billion. So that's going down, but what's going up at the exact same moment in time? The buckets of 10 million and 100 million. So it's going to different accounts and being spread out. That seems highly probable. Because again, there aren't that many accounts that have that much XRP, the upwards of 1 billion XRP. So if you see that go down, and at the same time you see the next bucket in terms of size, that goes up, what do you think is happening? But again, these are all reasons. Those are reasons that they're signing. These are warning signs. XRP's in trouble. Let's scare all the people on a day where XRP price is already a little bit down. Let's scare the hell out of these little bitch-ass XRP holders. That's how they're taking this. Which I just, there's a reason I'm making this video slamming it, because I think it's nonsense and garbage. Look, to be honest with you, this article is useless. It's absolutely useless. So again, what's the real reason XRP is down a bit as of the time I'm recording this? Well, to be honest with you, I don't think there is a reason. It just looks like normal volatility to me. There's nothing weird about what's happening with XRP price. Zip, zilch, nada. We see days like this sometimes with XRP or any coin, including Bitcoin, and then we see the opposite where XRP is the outlier and it's moving to the upside. We see those too. They're just picking on XRP. And the reason I have a problem with that is because this material, like this will impact people. You'll make their days worse. You'll instill fear. And if it's based in fact, that's one thing. If it's based on honest opinion, that's one thing, right? But if it's just made up nonsense, which clearly is incoherent conceptually, and I can't believe that you believe what you're writing, that's where I start to have a problem. That's why I made this video. I always have to clean up everyone else's messes, especially over at Cointelegraph. Jesus Christ. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.